Hey guys, Michael Smith here, the Beachbanger. I'm down here on Windmark Beach for a location I call Zero, location Zero. Windmark Beach is just south of St. Joe Beach. I'm gonna put up a map here so you can see exactly where I'm at, okay? Back in the day, there was no Windmark Beach. It was all St. Joe Beach. But a big developer came in and developed the land and called it Windmark Beach. All right, but anyways, again, this is location Zero on Windmark Beach. Today is Wednesday, July 29th, 2026. It's about 11:30 in the morning. Today's conditions are, it's about 9 degrees. The water temperature is between 80 and 84 degrees. I got a wind blowing between 5 and 10 miles per hour. Not too terribly bad. The high tide was about an hour and a half, 2 hours ago. So we're looking at an outgoing tide once again. Now eventually the tides will change where the high tide is in the middle of the day or later in the day and low tide be in the morning, but it has to cycle through. Anyways, according to fishing reports, today, around 2 o'clock, the fishing activity should be really high. They suspect the fishing activity to be really good, between 1 and 3 o'clock. So we're about an hour away from that time frame. Maybe we'll get us some good fish, because last video, episode number 3, we weren't so lucky. Anyways, let me show you my rod setups for today. For my 12-foot rod, my Squadron 3, I have shrimp. This is fresh dead shrimp from the market, tipped with a fish bite blue crab. And here's my blue crab fish bites. You can see here I got my nice freshly dead shrimp. All right, for my 11-foot rod, 11-foot Pursuit 5, I got shrimp with a new kind of fish gum. This is called flea clips. I've never used this before. We're gonna try it out. My 9-foot Shakespeare is a high-low rig with sand flea fish bites. I'm just going to throw fish bites out with this rod.
So you have your own channel?
I do.
Cool.
Beachbanger. It's called Beachbanger.
Right on. What's your species today?
Drums, trout.
Right on.
That's what I'm trying to get.
Any pompano in this area?
Not this time of year.
Not this time.
You can catch them 1 or 2 here and there, but April is a big month for pompano.
Right on. Good luck.
All right, for my 8-foot rod, guys, I'm using these fish bites, bloodworms, and I have these on a special whiting rig that have small hooks, whiting, spot, pompano. This is a Sea Striker rig. I'm starting off with a 12-foot rod, with 10-foot, 9-foot, and 8-foot, and I have another 8-foot too that I might throw out here in a minute. That's what we got on our rods and reels. Let's go ahead and get started. I got my external mic on. I'm gonna throw out my 12-foot rod first. Man, this water feels good. All right, that one's set. I'm gonna throw my little 8-foot reel out next. This guy's gonna be up close. I'm gonna put this guy just right inside that little trough there. Actually, I was a little further than what I wanted. I have a 2-ounce Sputnik on this 8-foot rod. And by the way, this rod here is the one with the Shimano 4000. All right, so I got my 12-foot rod out, my 8-foot rod out. Now I'm gonna throw out my 9-foot rod, my Shakespeare. And right now I'm just working that trench. As soon as that tide goes out, I'll be able to walk further out and get these rods past that sandbar. Now for my 10-foot rod. All right, we got all 4 rods out. I'll probably space them out a little bit. I got hit on my 10-foot rod right away. Whatever hit it pretty good. But they left me empty. Ten-foot rod, loaded with some fresh shrimp and some fish gum. All right, here's a look at my setup. All right guys, I'm getting some hits with my 9-foot rod here. Oh, it's a pinfish. All right, guys, you just see that? There's a pinfish right here. I caught one of these the other day. So, and they got some, these pinfish, I got some mean ass fins, man. We're gonna put some water in the bucket and throw them in there, keep them alive. We'll probably use them for bait. Oh, oh no. Oh, like little bastard got away. My phantom firework bucket just cracked. Just like that. Guess I need a new bucket. Oh well. That little pinfish got lucky, is all I gotta say. This is his lucky day. I got another 8-foot rod here. I'm just gonna stick it over here for now. He'll be going out soon. All right, I got my 12-foot rod in here. I had to pull it in, check my line. It was out of bait. I got it baited back up. Now I'm fixing to walk out there and get as far as I can. This water is warm. Real, that hit right on top of that sandbar. Pretty good little cast. I don't know if you can be able to see all those rods clearly or not, but I got a camera on them. I'm putting out a 5th rod. This is an 8-foot rod. I got fish bites, shrimp, chartreuse color with some Procure on it. It's gonna be up close. So now I have 5 rods in the surf. but ain't nothing there. I got something on my 12-foot rod. Let me sling this guy back out real quick like. And there's nothing there. All I have is a piece of blue crab fish bite. All right, I got a hit on my 8-foot rod down here with a chartreuse. But he got off. Nothing there. All right, my rod, a 12-foot rod just took a big hit. Oh. Look at my pliers. All right, guys. 12-foot rod hit, but my battery ran out as I pulled. All I got was this catfish, guys. That's all I got was this catfish. Nothing special. All right, guys, there's that catfish. We don't want none of these people. He took my bait too. My 9-foot rod just took a hit. But I don't think there's anything there. Wait, I do got something here. I got another pinfish, guys. This one has some darker colors on it. This one's got nice little stripes on it. In fact, I don't think it's a pinfish at all. I think this might be a croaker. I tell you what, I got a bunch of bait thieves around here today. Alright, I know most people call this bird Fred, but I don't. I call him Frank. Got a blue heron walking on our area trying to intrude, see what we call it. All right, here goes my 9-footer back in the water. I got something on my 9-foot rod. See if I can catch something. Yep, I believe I got something. I got my other line too. Another pinfish. You like that? Huh? Like that, Frank? Frank's jealous. I got me a pinfish. You don't. This is my 3rd pinfish today. Well, they said that the fishing would be good. They said the fishing would be good today, but they didn't say what kind of fish. Another pinfish. I feel like a real YouTube surf fisherman now. Then I have Frank with me. You know, Frank here, he's a cousin to Fred. You know, Fred's on the Emerald Coast. This guy here, he's on the Forgotten Coast. Right now I have 3 lines, 3 rods beached. I'm fixing to put my 9-foot rod out. I got to put bait on my 12-foot and my 8-foot down there. And I have to check my 8-foot over here and my 10-foot over here. I feel like all I'm doing is just constantly putting on bait. I mean, I just baited this thing. It don't matter what I put on there, I always seem to lose my bait. All right, I put some fish gum on my 12-foot rod with some Procure. I'm putting some sand fleas, fish bite on this 8-foot rod with Procure. And I got to fix my 10-foot rod up. Frank's still hanging out with me. All right, my 8-foot rod dancing around a little bit. Nothing there, except for a bunch of seaweed. Still got my bait, which is good. All right, my 10-foot rod here has easy crab fish bite on there. Got quite a bit of people down there on that end. That's going toward, that's St. Joe Beach down there. And Butler Bay Road, y'all familiar with, is way down there. There's Frank. What's up, Frankie? Hey, Frankie. What's up, bud? Hanging out on Windmark Beach today, bud? I can't believe I got 5 rods out. I can't catch nothing decent. Looks like I got a hit on my 10-foot rod. I'm not really feeling anything though. Oh, let me pause this. I got something on my 8-foot rod, I can tell. God. Man, I got a bunch of little fish hit my baits. All right, back to my 10-foot. Or he still has bait. Mr. Easy Crab on my 10-foot pole. Just like old Frank down there gave up on me. He moved a little further down the beach. I guess he figured that I wasn't a very good fisherman, that he would starve of trying to eat what I catch. All right, Frankie, we'll see you around, bud. Meanwhile, over here, this is my 8-foot rods getting hit on. Or could just be the hitting the bottom of the water. Oh yeah. I got another one of these guys. Another pinfish. Hold on. Calm down, sir. Calm down. Little guy swimming sideways. There he goes. All right, while I'm sitting here putting on some more chartreuse fish bites on my 8-foot rod. Looks like my 10-foot rod is getting a look at. I'm not sure of the correct time right now because I don't have my phone. I'm going to put some more shrimp, 10-foot and 12-foot pole. I'm going to walk further out, try to get past that sandbar. Yeah, my 10-foot bait's gone. Because I had so much seaweed on this line, I thought I just had seaweed on the line, but I actually have another pinfish. I'm not sure how many that is today. I think it's like my 5th one. See ya. that, like I said, I didn't put that on camera as I was reeling in because I thought there was seaweed on the line. That's all I had was seaweed. Okay, I got my 12-foot rod here. It got tangled up with my 9-foot rod. So I got it untangled. I got my 9-foot and my 12-foot untangled. I just got to reset them. My 9-foot rod's moving around a little bit, but I think it's because of seaweed. Yep. All right, here goes my 12-foot rod with just a shrimp on there. It's almost 3 o'clock my time, so I guess we missed a good bite. Oh, my bad. That was actually my 10-foot line right there. Here's my 12-foot line. I guess I'm swapping positions on them. I threw out with my 10-foot rod, not my 12-foot. This is my 12-foot right here. And both of them, all they have is some shrimp attached by miracle line, miracle thread. I know one thing, this water is warm. It's warm as hell. It's almost 3 o'clock. And all I've got is some pinfish. Flea clips on my 9-foot rod. This one will go over here and replace my 8-foot rod. Not where I wanted it, really. Hey, Frankie. Frankie. Hey, buddy. Where you going, man? I want to talk to you. How many fish you catch today, bud? Huh? How many fish you catch, Frankie? All right, guys, we've been out here for quite a few hours now, and I think I'm gonna call it a day here at Windmark Beach. Okay, today we caught a bunch of pinfish. That's not the best thing to catch, you know, unless you're using it for bait. We're not using it for bait, but it's been an absolute gorgeous day here on Windmark Beach. Okay, I've had a beach to myself, and I've had Frankie. Frankie, he's been hanging out with me most of the day. I'm still I still caught more fish than he did because I didn't see him catch any fish today. So sometimes, you know, all you're gonna catch is pinfish or catfish. You're not gonna always land that red drum on the beach, okay? But again, that's gonna do it here for Beachbanger on Windmark Beach, at location number 0. All right, until next time, keep banging and keep fishing. Say bye, Frankie. Say bye-bye, Frankie.